Hi everyone, this is Carol from Paper Gone Rogue. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to demo some tags and you can craft along with me. These tags are, I figured out how to do with the help of Jesse and Gayle Agnostinelli at Gayle's retreat in Montana. I just got back this last week. And of course, retreats are very inspiring. And Jesse had found this idea from someone else, and we kind of all piggybacked on it and did some variations. So these are the first ones I made. These are tags using some of the little tiny things that Tim Holtz, his name went out of my head for a second, Tim Holtz has in the little bags. And so I use those on these. And these tags, you can just do a lot of variations on them. That's why I like them so much, and they don't take a lot of time. So I'm going to show you 3 different variations that we did, and then I'm sure you will come up with many more. So we started out just with book pages. And I think Gayle did them using washi tape, and I think she mainly used her own washi tape that she makes, but you can use regular washi tape, and I'm going to use that right now. You just pick a variety. I don't think it matters a whole lot. If you have a theme, like if you're doing Christmas journal, you might want to pick out a whole lot of Christmas washi. But I am going to just use what I grabbed out of my pile. So, let me see if I have my glue. There's my glue. I'm filming in my kitchen today because my craft room is a mess after taking everything out for the retreat. And so I thought, well, I really want to get this done, so I am gonna just do my best. So let's see, I always put a little glue on my washi just so that it sticks really well. And what I did, and I think all of us did this, we just took 2 book pages and laid them out, and then you connect them together with a piece of washi. So right down the middle here. There we go. I'm just gonna wind that around back. And then I'm just gonna randomly pick different kinds of washi. And this is kind of fun because you make designs. You can make designs, you can do it whatever your little heart wants to do, and it ends up being really kind of fun. It's one of those kind of meditative, not a lot of thought put into this, just put it on. Now, a lot of what we saw, people had done just kind of right angles. You can do it from corner to corner. You can do it however you want. So on this one, it's sticking here a little bit. There we go. I think I will do one from this corner to that corner. So, are you guys in heat right now? Are you not in heat? Is it hot where you are right now? In Southern Oregon, it has been like 95 degrees and we've had smoke. And that's not nice because we have a couple of wildfires going, and it really does a trip on your lungs, I find. My oldest granddaughter is here for the summer doing an internship with United Way, and she has had several bad asthma attacks from the smoke. And so I had her use I have a air purifier, and I had her put it in a room last night. See if that will help. It seems a little bit better today. But man, I do not like 90-degree weather. So you can kind of see, you fill it up as much as you want. And then I'll show you one that I completed. Because on top then, you glue, this is for a sewing journal. And so I did things that were sewing related on it. And you just glue them all over it. And some of these were from patterns. These I got in some kind of a kit or just a single sheet. And I think you've probably seen them, they're little squares. And there were some sewing themed ones. So I thought together, I also added some file folder on the back so people could write on it. I always like to have writing space. And so let's see how these look cut up. And what I did with the other one, I'm going to do with this, I turned it upside down so I would not be influenced by, whatever pattern there is on it. And it's okay if things are cut in half. It doesn't bother me. I'm thinking I will do these, let's do these 3 inches. And, you can make them the length or the width of whatever you like. You can do a variety. Let's see how big this piece is. I think I will do two of them that are, I don't know. I can always use this on the edge of a journal or to put on a cluster, this extra, because they're, let's see how that little bit looks. Oh, cool. Yeah, see, that would be a great start for a cluster. Okay, and then how long do I want to make them? These are, let's see, 8 inches. I think I'll make some small ones and some big ones. So I think I'm going to do these 5 inches. Oh, that's cute. See, again, I could use that as just a little journal card, or I can use it as a base for a cluster. Oh, this is cool. I like how this looks. See, because it cuts things in half, makes it, I like that one. All right. Let's see how this one goes. How long did I do that? I don't know. Five inches. Well, I can tell you, when at a Gayle retreat, you just laugh an awful lot. And we laughed, and we had incredible food. Ooh, I like that. This is kind of a cloth-like washi. I've never seen anything quite like it. I don't know whether no, I didn't make this one. So, this one, and whoops, I'm not supposed to look. We had, Gayle's husband, Mike, made us, he is the best cheesecake maker in the world, I swear. And so we had one of his delicious cheesecakes along with other good food we had. I don't think I went out hardly at all the whole time. This is a little uneven at the bottom there. There we go. Aren't those pretty? And so easy to do. Okay, the second one we did was, put this down, sorry for the noise, is one using just strips of scrapbook paper. And I'm kind of aiming at doing some fall journals. So this one, I tried to pick fall colors. So I'll do a little bit on this one. It's really easy to do. Like I said, it goes so fast. And it really is kind of fun trying to figure out, okay, which way am I gonna, which way am I going to turn the, do the tape or the scrapbook paper, and it's just fun. So this is very thin. It doesn't have to be thick. Oh, and I decided on this one, I think I'm going to sew on it. I think I'll put the ephemera on it, sew on it, and then I'm going to put some file folder on the back, and then the stitching won't show all the way through. So that's kind of my plan for that one. I was hoping I would get it done before I did the video, but all my bobbins are out. I need to refill a bunch of bobbins and get going. I don't know why I don't like filling bobbins and rethreading. I just want to, do my thing. And doesn't happen that way. I should thread a whole lot of them. Just do a bunch of them. Maybe I'll do that one just going straight across. So the weather in Montana was beautiful. I went and did I took a little, sentimental journey. I went and saw where my grandmother homesteaded in this little place. It's no longer an incorporated town. When the Depression hit, you just couldn't sustain it. And my great uncles by then had the ranch, and they ended up splitting it up, which is kind of sad. But that's the way it was back then. And I guess the railroad kind of pulled out, and it was kind of bleak and sad. But my grandmother was the first teacher in this little place called Buffalo. And so I got to see the church that my there's still this little church there it's a community church now. And I got to see the building that he helped build. I have a picture of him, and other guys that had worked on it. And so it was very nostalgic, and a gentleman helped me a lot. This little town of Lewistown, which is right near Buffalo, has really a pretty good genealogical library for the area. And this gentleman is, good at helping people, and found out a lot about my great-grandmother, and that my great-grandparents brought all 8 of them out at once, and they homesteaded, and it was pretty cool. And my great-grandmother would feed 26 ranch hands, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, pretty much on her own, which she's this little teeny lady, and I'm just amazed. But people did stuff, they were just so incredible. So anyway, so that was fun. And I went to Great Falls and went to the Russell Museum. What an incredible Western artist he was. And I also went to the Lewis and Clark exhibit there, which was stupendous. Do you know on the Lewis and Clark expedition, they took 50 men, only 1 died. And from what I understand, it was most likely from a ruptured appendix, and no broken bones. And they were carrying these big wooden boats up the falls. They thought there was just 1 fall, and then they sent someone ahead, and he said, no, there are 7 of them. So all the way they were going upstream. But yeah, and the malaria and dysentery and making negotiations with Native Americans, It was incredible. So you get the idea. You can fill it in as much as you like or as little as you like. So the last one, I think it was Jessie in our group that experimented with this one. She just used scrapbook paper. And I'm trying to decide which one. Doesn't really matter. They both can be used for fall journals. So they made a lot bigger tags, of course. And I think she used scrapbook paper, but you can use washi or whatever you have. And I had one of those big, inexpensive packs of scrapbook paper that had, just, it's some of them, it was really thin paper. So it's perfect for this because it wasn't, I don't feel like I'm cutting up something that is vital, but I'm using paper that I might not have used. Well, that's pretty. I like the colors together. Really do look like fall. So when do you guys start working on fall journals? We'll see how this goes. I want to get these done and just start doing some fall journals because seems like I'm always like, my journals are done about the time the season is over. So I'm trying to do trying to get ahead a little bit. So you can see how easy this is. I cut these all at once and then I just tear them off and, the length I want. Okay, so I think you've got the idea of this. I don't want to do a real long video because I actually want to get this downloaded so that you have it. So this is one I did, and I like putting a lot of ephemera on top or pieces on top because I know that in every chomp there's going to be something good. And I can always later add things to it. I can add lace or just anything I want to it after. But I like to have it really covered so that, like this one, I could do that just by itself as a tag, just like that. And it would look great. So I can decorate or not decorate. I'm going to get my paper cutter. I'm going to be starting a group at my church called, I'm kind of calling it the Creative Corner. And you guys could do this too. I think it's nice to sometimes have, oops, I want to turn it upside down. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my glue that just went down. It probably sounds like thunder or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to do 3-inch ones on this one. So I'm starting this, I'm calling it Creative Corner, and it's going to be on Thursday mornings from 10 to 12. And I'm going to have coffee there. It's going to be in an upstairs room at my church. I'm inviting church. I have a lot of artists in my church community. But then other people, just allow other people to come and just create. It can be, it can be painting, sewing, crocheting, whatever people enjoy doing. I think I'm going to do this. I don't know. 6. I think I'll do them in half. 6. I'm going to wait to the end to see them. So you can do any kind of art or craft or anything that you want. Sip, not champagne or anything, but coffee or tea. And just kind of share what people are doing. Because this is a very solitary process. And sometimes it's nice to have other people to talk with and to share with. So I will let you know how this goes. It's starting in August, and I think it's going to be fun. All right, here are my tags. That is very nice fall tag. That one. This is so fun, and I like how they look. I'll probably distress the edges of them. And a lot of these, they were from old books or magazines. This was one of those. This one was one of those little square things. You know, use whatever you have to add some, just add some nice fall color. Are those not gorgeous? How much fun? All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will subscribe, like, whatever else you do on there. And I hope all of you have a wonder-filled day today. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.